Good morning, criminal and delinquent behavior. Welcome to Module 3. Happy Monday, we're back at it. So I wanted to get your personal supplemental video from me up as soon as possible so that you can knock it out so that you could enjoy your weekend. So a little bit of it is repetitive from Module 2. It goes on and discusses the difference between criminal, delinquent, and deviant behavior. So if you want a more extensive overview of that, go back and watch that Module 2 supplement again. In the meantime, just realize that deviant behavior, it can be legal, it can be illegal behavior. However, it's just something that violates the social norms of society that we as society have decided that we're not happy with. We don't want you to become a millionaire because you robbed somebody. We'd rather you work for it. However, you can break the law by speeding, and we'll call that okay because we all do it. Smoking cigarettes seems to be a violation of social norms at this point in time. Not illegal as long as you're over the age of 18. However, if we smoke marijuana, medically, personally, socially, however it gets done, most people do not have an issue with that. So it may be illegal, but it doesn't violate the social norm. We're not as upset about it. We'll complain about the way cigarette smoke smells, and then you'll hear the exact same person turn around and say, wow, that smells really good, when it happens to be marijuana. So realize that social norms ebb and flow depending on the environment that you're in socially. And sometimes they just don't make sense. They're just a personal thing, and what's cool and in and we're accepting of today, we may not be tomorrow. All right? So delinquent behavior, again, is a violation of the law or a violation of something that has been put in place that applies to juveniles only. So those that are under the age of 18 are the ones that we're going to call delinquents or delinquent behavior. We do not call it criminal behavior. Criminal behavior is basically intended for anybody 18 years of age or older, and they are committing a violation of a criminal code, a criminal law, that is usually a felony, a misdemeanor, and it's punishable by some sort of offense. We have a punishment for it. Now, it can relate to people that are under the age of 18, and they can be what's called a waiver. We can waive them to adult court, and in each state, that age of being able to waive is different. Some states I've seen as young as 10, some states are 16, so it depends. It's a social norm what we consider that age to be. And that does change periodically from state to state. Like it may have been 10, they may decide, whoa, that's way too young, let's move it to 12. Or they may have had it at 16 and went, let's back it down to 12. So realize that that waiver, it's kind of interesting if you want to go look at, if you're from another state, look at Florida, compare some states, whether they're liberal states or conservative states or other countries. It's really interesting to just kind of see how people think differently and what they're able to tolerate or expect from someone who's a minor of age. And don't forget, it's also interesting that we know if you've had certain classes, you know that the human brain is not fully developed until at least the age of 25. So, the age of adulthood is 18. Going to war, you can at the age of 18. With parents' permission, I think you can also go into the military at 17. Most states, you can get married at the age of 16 with parental consent. You can vote for the president at the age of 18. You can buy alcohol at 21, ammo and weapons usually at 21. However, your brain is not developed until 25. So realize that mess and try and figure out what's wrong with the system or society in general. That one just makes me crazy. I can allow you to go off to war and defend me, but I can't buy you a beer to thank you when you come home. But I can trust you to vote for the president and make decisions for me. Not cool.